What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Aaron coming at you with another video, and today God was on my heart because it's been a long day. It's been a very trying day, and I did have a good workout and everything, but today has been emotionally challenging. And one of the things God brought up to me to express and to hopefully help somebody else is to embrace the current and the flow of the current, and then also to maintain your actions despite your emotions. Shoot, this thing's been so deep on me, I'm still over here sweating. Now for real, I just got done with my workout. And I took a bath. So that's why I'm not drenched, but definitely sweaty. Anyway, so I was trying to say, today I learned after, I've been getting in fights with my family and stuff, and I realized even though I don't feel like I've been doing anything wrong, I think the thing I have been doing wrong is, pushing them away in a sense, just because I'm scared of the same cycle happening over and over again. And eventually it really does become the same cycle. But anyway, my point is, no matter what life comes your way, whether it's familial issues, whether it's issues at work, whether it's issues with yourself, even within yourself, you know what I'm saying? In these different types of environments, like I said, your family, or maybe your romantic relationships, or maybe your work environment, maybe your extracurricular environment, the environment that's supposed to soothe you, like maybe going out for walks, or going to the mall, and then it also feels like it's hindering you in a way. I don't know. I'm trying to say that no matter what life throws at you, maintain yourself, even though the emotions tell you to go along with your anger, to go along with your sadness, to go along, and not just go along, but the consequences that come thereafter. Like, to go along with your anger can lead to catastrophic things, life-changing things that happen in such a negative and fast, all of a sudden way. Like, you going to jail just because you got into a fight with, maybe one of your coworkers, you know what I'm saying, or maybe you so angered by somebody's injustice that you handled a situation in the wrong way, and it caused you to kind of be in a deeper, stickier mess than what you could have been had you just gave it to God and let Him handle it. And it's easier said than done, no doubt, because I'm definitely struggling with it myself. But I know the more and more I think about it, the more and more I be intentional about maintaining myself and controlling. I realize how God just worked things out, and you don't even have to worry. But your fear where you don't want to be kind of can disrupt where you're headed. You know what I'm saying? It can disrupt even your present time and where you are. And it's hard. It's hard to just, to become this code switcher that knows when to turn on and off, and has the courage to do it just to survive, but not just to survive, but to maintain the good parts about you and not be swayed by emotion, because that can be detrimental, and it can be exhausting. You know what I'm saying? Constantly being sad can make you not want to do things, or make you stay stagnant in life. And then before you know it, by the time you do feel healed, you would have felt like you lost all these years. And then it just brings you back into a spiraling depression, or just a place of feeling like you're a failure, or that you're not moving further along. Oh my God, I'm just realizing all of these things are coming into play, and it's just, you have to maintain your emotions despite. That's one of the biggest things that's hard, and that is so hard to accomplish, to just, not be bothered by, what people do, whether it's right or wrong, not be bothered by what life throws at you, whether it's death, or whether it's, maybe a loss in your achievement or your promotion, or a loss in where you where you were trying to go a roadblock, not necessarily a loss, but just a roadblock. And oh my gosh, it's just crazy how you can be overwhelmed by the sheer force of emotion that it puts you in a space of internalizing those emotions where you don't do anything. You want to sit there, you want to wallow, and you don't want to, you're scared to make a move. You know what I'm saying? It's like you feel alone in a way because nobody understands what you're going through, But God sees you. God knows where you at, how you feeling, where you want to be, how you want to be set free, and how you still want to be the righteous part of you, the good part of you, the happy version of you. And it's like you have to choose to see Him every time life hits you, and it's difficult. And which brings me to my next point, which is embracing the current, embracing the flow, the rate in which life throws things at you, the way that it throws it at you, and navigating on the how you will accomplish it. Don't even stress too much about how you're going to accomplish it. Just focus on seeing God and how He will see you through it. You won't even notice as you're walking through it that you're actually going through it. You're just it's like you're floating in a way. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know you're scared. It's like falling out of a plane, and you're attached to somebody that's trained and they know what they're doing, and they got they parachute. It's a certain fear in a way because anything could go wrong, and but at the same time it's exhilarating. You know what I'm saying? You're safe. You're good, but it's still not exhilarating. Sometimes for some people it's exhilarating, but I'm saying it's still like a fear connected to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally have no control. I'm just free falling. You know what I'm saying? But it's still like the thing that almost makes you feel satisfied with, pushing yourself to the limit or exhausting yourself. I don't know, just to achieve this ultimate goal of you being content with where you are. I sound confusing. No, I sound like I'm telling the truth. I'm saying the right thing. I try to embrace what life throws at me, no matter how fast I'm falling. You know what I'm saying? I know He's in control and He got me. He released the parachute when it's time. He'll land me in paradise when it's time. He'll help me cross over the seas and help me skip all of the things that could drown me and all of the things that could destroy me. It don't matter. Like, what God has for me is for me. But I would have a much better time enjoying the swings of it, because they're gonna come regardless if I just trust Him. It's just like how Jesus slept outside the storm. He embraced the currents and the waves and the tides of the storm and the crazy scenery because He was able to sleep through that mud. And I gotta be able to do that, and it's hard. I be claiming I'm not Jesus, and I can't do that, and I need your help even more, Lord. But I'm seeing every day that I get better the more I stay intentional. And that's the other thing, just stay intentional about these two concepts that I'm saying in terms of embracing the current and maintaining your emotions, because in the long run it'll help you achieve things that your ancestors couldn't achieve, that you couldn't achieve. Without this type of journey that God is setting you through, especially in your emotional stability and grounding yourself. And it's like not resorting to addictions or things that make you feel good physically, like food. Some people it's drugs. Some people it's cleaning. It's overworking. It's this and that and that and this. And all I'm trying to say is try to find serenity within yourself. Make practice of turning negative things that come into your life into positive things, just to maintain your sanity, just to maintain the goodness at the core, so good things will attract to you more often, and not just that, you keep yourself from getting from experiencing unnecessary things just because you were emotional at the time. How many times have we made wrong moves or wrong decisions just because we're emotional, or just because we, like I said, just because we're fearing something, or we're angry about something, or we felt like something was unfair, or we're sad about something, or whatever the case may be, we may make wrong decisions just because we're scared. And that's hard. That's a hard face. That's a hard pill to swallow. That's a hard thing to confront. And not just that, it's hard to just deal with it, because once you mess up, you're like, okay, dang, like, how am I going to get recovery? And there's grace in God's recovery, and there's grace in the way God will recover you. It's just practicing these good things that help to keep you stable, so you can really appreciate the things that come to you in life. You'll start seeing things that could be negative as a positive thing, and things that could be positive as a negative thing, they start to all become like maybes. Maybe this could be something good in my life, maybe this could be bad. But whatever the case may be, I'm going to be happy knowing that God has me. He's going to sustain me, period. That one blessing may come and I think that that's all I needed, but then he goes in exceedingly and abundantly, and then he'll give me more and more than I even expected. Especially when I stay true to seeking him, and then seeking his statutes, seeking the things that make me want to stay in control and be good, because his heart is like that, because Jesus' heart is like that. And just like how somebody can rise, Jesus, can rise from the dead, he can rise from the dead in my life. And all the things that I think are dead, and all the things that I think are destroyed, and I think that I can't go back to, or like I be feeling like there's certain mess ups I almost can't come back from, or it'll take forever just to come back from it, like student loan debt, but yet, that's not the example. I'm just trying to get like an imagery for you to understand what I'm trying to say. I just am so bothered by that it challenges me every day. Like, I'm so bothered by how difficult it is, and I want to be successful at it. And I hunger for it because I want more, and yet I'm fearful of what it takes. But I also have to do the biggest thing, which is embrace it. Embrace the current, embrace the flow of life, and then maintain yourself no matter how much is coming at you, because you're stable in God, knowing that no matter how big the current is, no matter how little the current is, you will still get to your destination on time. You will still get all that you need. You will get resources like you never thought you ever known before. You will be showered with love, and you will be showered with protection, and you will be showered with all your needs met, and more. And you will be great like you want to be, and be the best version of yourself like you want to be, if you just trust him, if you just maintain yourself, because God is stable. God is constant, and he's living, and he never changes, and he does all things ultimately for your good. So just know you're going to get there on time, but practice on these things, because I feel like it'll accelerate me if I just practice on maintaining myself and embracing the flow and being happy no matter what, because I know, and just being content, not even happy, just being okay and at peace, knowing that God has me. He has my back. No matter how much I'm floating on the water that's supposed to drown me, or the sky that's supposed to make me fall to my doom in a sense. I don't know. The loss of gravity, not having control is the point. That no matter how much control I don't have, that I don't do things out of fear, or out of my emotions, out of sadness, out of that could hinder me from progress, or getting out of the very thing that I feel trapped in. containing those emotions is the first start, and being okay with how life comes. Goes back to just trusting God. Anyway, I hope that helped somebody. It sure did help me even in this moment that I spoke on it. And I pray that y'all enjoy it, and y'all, like y'all tell me what you think, because I'm curious in what y'all think and what you do you agree? Do you are you going through something similar? Do you not agree? Is it helpful? All of that stuff. So anyway, I hope y'all have a good day. Stay blessed, stay prayed up, and I will talk to y'all later. Oh, this was episode 9 of Free and Gay. And like I said before, just because I may be talking, just because this series feels a little dedicated to gay people, just because it's my thoughts and what I'm going through, and that's something I identify with, it doesn't mean that I'm not trying to be relatable to anybody else, because I feel like these are just also human emotions that we all go through, and I can connect on a human level just like anybody else, despite titles, despite what I identify as. I feel like somebody can understand me and I can understand them, and hopefully somebody understands this. So anyway, I will talk to y'all later, and y'all stay blessed again. Bye.
Should I assume you didn't mean it like that? Or should I assume you